So if any of you have watched my motorcycle videos over the past little while, you'll notice that I use the OttoCast. It's the OttoCast CarPlay Lite C5 motorcycle CarPlay screen. And I love it. I love it. I love it. We have other CarPlay screens in all of our cars. We have it in our Sonata. We have it in our Tucson. I have one in my Mustang. And honestly, because we have older vehicles, even our newest motorcycle is 2008. So not that new. They don't have CarPlay. Now, a lot of people are like, well, you can just use your phone. And that's 100% correct. You can use your phone. But one of the things I have experienced, especially when riding, is that icons on your phone screen, doesn't matter how big of a phone screen you actually have, are not overly large. And there's a lot of times you open up apps that you weren't trying to open up, and you're trying to fiddle with your phone while you're riding, which is unsafe. And so having a screen that's designed to be used while driving, which is what CarPlay and Android Auto are for, can be really, really useful, really important. It's useful in a car, and it's especially useful on a motorcycle. Plus, you now can have two screens if you want. So for instance, I will have my maps and music running on a screen like this, a CarPlay screen, and I'll have a program like something that tracks my ride, maybe running on the phone, or I'll have another program running on my phone so I can have both of them kind of running at the same time. Or you can even have the map on here and you can have the turn-by-turn directions on your phone so you get the best of both worlds. Super cool. Anyways, AutoCast sent us out this one. This is the CarPlay Lite C5, which seems to be the same as the other one. But it's the special edition. It's this one, special edition. You save yourself 50 bucks. And it's a little different in its appearance. But I'm not 100% sure what the physical difference is. My guess is not enough for a lot of us to warrant spending the extra 60 bucks for the standard. The special edition may be good enough. So this is it right here. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to connect it actually into a power supply here so we can take a look at how it works on the table. And if you guys actually want to see how these run, how they work, then I'll put a link in the description to my CarPlay Lite C5 video down below. Okay, so I was trying to figure out what the difference was between these. Like quick view here, Android Auto waterproof screen. That's way too quick view. Way too quick view. What does it say? Smarten up your motorcycle. Yes. So here's it: wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, wireless mirror, automotive specification chip, 5G Wi-Fi, plus Bluetooth 5.0, multimedia playback, IPX7, free demolition loading. I don't know what that means. 12 volt, 24 adaptive voltage, adapts to all motorcycles. Cool? Cool. Come over here. Less, right? Wireless CarPlay, wireless auto, yep. 5G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5, yep. Automotive specification, IPX7, free demolition loading, adapts to all models. So what am I missing? Because I only have 7 here versus here. 7 versus maybe not multimedia playback. 12 volt 24 adaptive voltage it doesn't have. And maybe was that it? Was that it? Wireless mirror. Maybe it didn't have wireless mirror. Maybe that was it. Again, those are features that I personally just don't use, right? Yeah, so it doesn't have that wireless mirror. I want it for CarPlay, but if you want it to maybe watch Netflix on or something, I don't know, then spend the extra 50 bucks. Anyways, this is it here. So we'll open it up. I have a feeling we may put this on down the road on Mary's bike, or because she likes CarPlay, she has it in her Tucson and she loves it. Or we may put it on my ATV. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, this comes off somehow like so. Yes, 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 yes. And Is it the same kind of dealio? Oh, so this, here's the difference, I think. Here is the difference. This one, maybe, this one needs to be hardwired. Yes, I think this one needs to be hardwired. So I can't even test it here. I'd have to connect it to a physical battery. Now, not a horrible thing, but swift and simple installation. Get up and running in just 2 minutes. Our bracket kit and screw design ensure easy mounting on any motorcycle. I'm with you. But as far as I can tell, because it doesn't show, like, it does say 12 to 24 volt, but I don't see, at least in my box here, right? I don't see an actual USB connector, right? Don't actually see it, and it doesn't talk about it. I want to see on the other one if they talk about USB. So, yes, it's all connecting, integration, most important. Yes, yes, yes. Supports Bluetooth and helmet connection. Yes, yes, yes. Same thing, installation 2 minutes. But, and there's your streaming, if you want to be able to do that. I know this one here, you can connect via USB, because that's how I think. Now I'm curious. Maybe it's not. Maybe it does have to wire in. I have to go look. Because this one may be similar. Anyways, you connect it to your battery. This is a plate. Oh, this is the sunshade. There are 2 really tiny screws. There are a couple more really tiny screws. This is the handlebar mount bracket thing, okay? And this is the unit, yes? So, same idea. There's your GPS on the top. There's your mounting screws to go into the mount that is, I'm guessing, on in here. And honestly, I like the shape of this one. It kind of just, because of the angled, it kind of looks more like a lot of the motorcycles have on them for actual dedicated screens, right? It just has that kind of look. This here, my guess is, this is gonna go, oh yeah, so this would be the top, yes? This is the top, so these are gonna be screws that go here. This is gonna mount there, just like so. Yes, and you have a nice little, you have a screen on the top. And then, of course, this is going to go to your battery. My guess is this would go, it says accessory, and then 12 volt, and then ground. Yes? So I'd have to see where this one, because you're basically, you want this to go to an accessory spot, as far as I know, so that it doesn't just power it all the time. So I'm going to have to take a look, see how to put this on, and then I'm going to go install it, and then once it's installed, we'll continue the video. Okay, so before I go anywhere, I just wanted to show you guys this. This was this is probably one of the harder parts to do, actually. And it's not hard, but it's harder. Because all this, it all comes loose. It's a bag full of screws, you know, and you kind of have to figure out where everything goes. But it all fits. This is, if you guys can see it, this is kind of the end result, would be my guess, so that, you know, this piece can angle, this piece can angle, this piece can angle, to get it all where you want. Now, I'm not going to put the sunshade on it right now, but I could. Right now, again, we're just going to go outside and see how it looks and works, I guess. All right, so I figured that I'm going to end up putting this actually on my ATV, which you can see right here. But the handlebars on the ATV are quite small in regards to, or in comparison to, motorcycles. So I have to get some like rubber tubing or something to be able to put around to get this to fit. But as you can see, I have it hooked into the battery right now. Now I will have to do this a little differently because right now the accessory cable, I just have it plugged into the positive so that I am getting power here. But I'll do that. I'll do all that later. But I do really like this display. It's really clean, which is awesome. And you can see here, you can go to Android Auto. You have your date, which you can set. I think what it'll do is it'll probably just pull off of the actual phone when it connects. So you have your Bluetooth, your volume, your brightness. You can see here, right? And my volume's all the way up. My brightness is only at 50, but you can crank it up depending on what your needs are, which is cool. And then of course you have your settings, so screensaver, volume, language, time settings, time format, phone audio key, boot sound, Wi-Fi switch, reset factory, and your version. So super, like, it's really nice for sensitivity. And if I go to Bluetooth, what I should be able to do is if I bring up my phone here, you guys can see my phone. If I bring this up and go into Bluetooth, my hope is that this will show up. Now I may have to get it to actually emit. Sometimes you have to do that. The Bluetooth name can be modified. I'm with you. Can I tap on any of the settings? Yeah, okay. Well, there's your where you can modify it. Confirm. Disconnected. Nope. Bluetooth switch. Do I have to tell it to go on and off, maybe? Maybe that's it. There's something down here. F603A. My guess, I'm going to tap it, see what it does, and see if it connects. Oh yeah, that's it right there. See it? Equipment, F603A. So if it doesn't show up on yours, I would just turn that Bluetooth switch right there on and off again. And let's see if, did that connect? Oh, there it goes. Use CarPlay with Z-Link, yes. And there we go. Voila. Oh, I like that, right? There's your home. So this will take you out of this if you don't want it. Then you can just go back into CarPlay if you need to. You're going to have, and these are going to be apps through your CarPlay, right? So I have a whole bunch here that are set up for what I use on all of our cars. But, oh yeah, that's awesome. Now what I need to do is find out if there's some like trail apps that are CarPlay enabled, because that would be fantastic. I like this. I don't know if it may be a little bit smaller, but I definitely like just the form factor, and I think it'll be awesome here on the ATV. We may also put it on my wife's bike for when she's traveling, because a lot of times she'd rather have, I think, something that's just kind of on her bike and like permanently there. We'll find out. Her bike's sitting over there right now, so we'll see if that works out. But yeah, that's good. And like I said, it's very quick, very responsive. You know, you can go into anything here. I can click on whatever. You know, awesome, very nice. All right, guys. If you want to save yourself a little bit of money and you don't want to go for the full version, which is I have over there, this is the Lite, and I think for the majority of us, this will do just fine. Links down below if you're interested, and I'll see you guys next video. Weather is starting. It's actually nice this week, but weather is going to start cooling down. It's almost November. Oh yeah.